What's going on, everybody? It's Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about a stock that was one of the hottest and most talked about stocks in 2020. It is none other than NIO. I talked about it in my channel. I got into the stock in early August of last year. And since then, I wanted to kind of give you an update based on a little bit of news. They had their quarter 1 deliveries come out. We're going to go over them. We're also going to go over them compared to other Chinese EV makers and Tesla. I'm also going to talk about what professional analysts see for happening in the rest of 2021 and beyond for the EV market. And then we are going to go over some option plays to help you guys, whether you're just looking to get into NIO for the first time, you're looking to add to your position, or even if you're just looking to minimize risk, guys. So stick around. You're not going to want to miss this. For those of you that are new to the channel, all I ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to join the family. If you're interested in joining our private community, it is the first link in the description. I have my personal portfolio over there. We have over 300 members. I also go over a bunch of different stock picks and option picks like we are going to go over today. So if you're looking to learn more or take your portfolio to the next level, click the link down below. We would love to have you guys. Let's get into the video. First off, I want to mention this article. It came out on Sunday, so it really isn't, new news per se, but the Chinese maker NIO, the ES6, was spotted in California earlier. Now they do have a North American base located in San Jose. However, their cars are not yet being sold in America. They have a long a long way to go are in China, and a lot of room to make up and plenty of opportunities left over in China and Europe before they make it over here. However, being that the Biden administration seems to be very, very friendly with China nowadays, especially when it compares to Trump, I can see them definitely eventually making their way over to the United States once they can really get to ramp up production and fulfill the needs that are already over in China as it is. But next thing I want to talk about, guys, are just the straight up numbers and the comparison to XPeng and Li Auto. All right, NIO's first quarter, it jumped 423% year over year to over 20,000 vehicles, and it was a 15% quarter over quarter increase. Now that is very, very important because yes, we saw Tesla had a little bit of a quarter over quarter increase of 2.3%. But China, I should say, sorry guys, China was under a little bit of a stricter lockdown as the coronavirus kind of had brought back up, as well as the chip shortage. And when you look at XPeng and Li Auto had 13% quarter over quarter growth, which when you're already dealing with very, very low numbers, like they are 12,000 vehicles in quarter 1, it was probably about that 13 to 14,000 range in quarter 4. That 13% decrease is a large amount. But NIO was able to put it out at a 15% increase, which is great. All right, and if you look at just a comparison too, Tesla had 185,000 quarter 1 deliveries, and NIO's at about 20,000. So if you can compare this to where it is, their market cap valuation, Tesla is about 11 times ahead of NIO as a market cap valuation. It's about 60 billion versus about 660 billion. So there still is plenty of room for NIO to go, and it is looking like, as I always believed, NIO to be the leader in China. These numbers are kind of just proving towards, some of my affirmation. And I am going to bring this out again. Biden administration's EV commitment and brisk demand in China and Europe are likely to propel the EV sector into a golden age with the new auto supply of OEMs, battery recycling, commercial vehicles, trucks, and fleet conversions being built over the next decade. Wedbush Daniel Ives said in a recent note. So there's a lot of room to run. And I also want to say he says that he continues to see the EV stocks, the whole EV sector, moving 30 to 40% higher for the rest of the year. There has been a lot of institutional ownership additions going on in quarter 1, more than we have seen all the way since quarter 3 of 2019. So it's a very good sign. Also, guys, this is another site. If you haven't, I'm sure if you've been watching my channel, you know already all about it, barchart.com. It's all about options, volatility increases, and as well as volume. NIO has a lot of options volume, and it is always a little bit higher. It's on that between 2 and 3 to 1 ratio of call to put options, which is good. Let's jump over to tip ranks. This was also matched at NASDAQ.com. This gives almost a $63 price target for the 12 months. It's a high of 81, low of 38, and the average, like I said, of about $63. That's a 57% upside from where we are sitting currently. So if you got into NEO at that $50 to $60 price range and you're looking to present or to potentially average down and lower your unit cost average, now would be a very good time. And like I said, you're still going to have a solid upside. If you are hesitant to get into NEO, you thought you missed it, when it was running up and it was at that 60 and you didn't get into it, it pulled back down. You are looking at still a very good opportunity. We're going to jump over to the charts in a minute. All right, let's take a look at it. It found support around that $34 to $35 price range, and it looks like the 180 moving is continuing to block this a little bit. But if you can just see where it started from and all the way up to its high, that's a 57% return, and analysts expect this to be there within the next 12 months, and I see being there by the end of 2021. So I brought this up in numerous different videos talking about an awesome, phenomenal stock, to buy, one of the best stocks to buy right now. It has been beaten down, has a lot of potential, especially just the sector it's in and all of their fundamentals and so forth, and they're way ahead of their competition, being Li Auto and XPeng. So guys, think about this. Now, I want to bring this up. I brought this up at the beginning, and I want to talk a little bit further about it. If you are looking to potentially do something a little bit different when it comes to your strategy of buying NEO. And if you are very new to options, one thing that you can do, all right, if you say, Jeff, I don't think that 40 is the best price. I think maybe 35 is the best price, or I think maybe I want to wait for that $37, $38 mark. If you can only do this if you are buying 100 shares, But let's say you bought 100 shares of NEO right now, and you say, well, Jeff, when it gets to $60, I'm out, or when it gets to $70, I'm out. You can do is what it is called, and I'm using Merrill Lynch because it's very easy for you guys to understand if you're all using different platforms, which I know you are, you can sell a cash or a covered call against your options. And if you choose a date really far away, like September 17th, October 15th, November 19th, even December 17th, let's just go with October 15th, and you say, Jeff, if it gets to $70 by then, I'm out. You can sell a covered call at this price right now for $249 per share. That would give you $249 per contract. Now, one contract equals 100 shares. So basically what you would be doing right now, if you bought 100 shares at $4,000 right now at an average cost of $40, let's say, just use for round numbers, and you sold a covered call at $249 against those 100 shares, you could bring down your unit average, your unit cost, to $37.50 right away. Reason being is because you collect that $249 premium immediately. Now, the only way that you would miss out on any opportunities in the future is if this runs to $90 before October 15th, and the broker calls you and your shares get taken from you. However, you're still going to get that strike price of $70. And like I said, what we had already talked about is you were planning to exit this at $70 if it hit that in 2021. So this is just another way to minimize your risk. And like I said, use your portfolio as a cash generating machine. There are many, many different things you can do. I also know that right now, the November 19th, if you did a cash secured put, a $35 put is going for $6.20, which if those shares got assigned to you, meaning NEO did fall back to below $35, those shares got assigned to you, after your premium, you would have an average cost of $28.80. So it's being able to utilize these different options to be able to really maximize your portfolio. I know this was very, very quick. One thing I hope that you got out of this video is the first thing is that NEO is a definite buy and has a lot of potential to run. I have it in my portfolio, and I have added more as the time has gone on and more funds have gone into my portfolio. And then two, there are more ways to be able to manage your risk in the stock market, and really have your portfolio being a income generating machine like it should be. So if you want to learn more about this, I know this was a quick video, and I really couldn't explain everything, because it would take me much longer of time. But if you want to learn more about this and really follow along with exactly what I do in my portfolio, as well as be able to ask me direct questions, please click the link down below. Check out our Patreon. It is a very awesome community. We've got almost 400 members. And we have a great group right now. So check it out, guys. We'd love to have you. I'll see you in the next one.